Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper for Viperland, and I have returned to Path of Exile. My Flame Blast character, not Flame Blast, what's it called? Firestorm character is at level 76 now. I am at roughly low tier maps for the moment. Mostly because I am still kind of squishy. For the most part, I've been hitting 1, 2, 3. I've been going up to 6. 6 is the highest I've hit, but not routinely. So most of the 1, 2, 3 is just till I build a pool. My Atlas of Worlds is kind of going. I need quite a few, even low rank ones, just to start filling it out a bit more. And I still haven't found Xana in a map. So overall, I'm looking to kind of fill in some more of those. Actually level up some of these guys. Oh, never mind, not those. Trying to keep it kind of organized here.
Ready for the hunt?
See if we can level those up a little bit. There's one. Hello, little Stacia. Welcome to Viperland and the chat. How you doing tonight? I'm surprised you're not playing Tales of Zestiria, because I saw that you got that one. And it's a damn good game. Alright, so we've upgraded a few maps. And now we'll probably run them, honestly. Phantasmagoria, Arid Lake, Beach, Factory. I think those are still all ones I've already got, unfortunately. But one way or another, if I do finish one that is on here that I haven't cleared yet, as long as it's magic or above, I'll get credit for it. If it's a really high rank one, like a tier 6, then I gotta do it on rare, but so far that hasn't been an issue. On one of them, the Strand. That's it. I still don't even have anything down here. Glad you escaped the hurricane scare. That's fantastic. It's very important, too. You don't want to get caught in anything like that. And I think I'm going to swap out Faster Casting for Innervate. I've been using Innervate the last while, and it's good. Kind of like Faster Casting, just for getting in and out faster. As, you know, is implicit in the name. I could also do the Merciless Lab, which I haven't done yet. That's the wrong button. And I could get down to here for some reduced reflected damage taken. So, oh, you played your first official game of D&D. Very awesome. How did you like it? There's a lot to take in, so I don't know if a first session is always indicative of everything, but it's a good starting point, of course. So we got a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 2. Let's go bottom up. Yeah, I heard you mention on Facebook that your school isn't going to be opening for the next few days. Which is crazy for a college to be like, no, we need to legit just close for over a week. That's insane. But it means they clearly needed it. We do need to start murdering some stuff. That I can get, there we go, my zombie is coming in. Hello, Wyvern. Welcome to Viperland in the chat, as always. A Druid Unicorn, interesting. Which, what version of D&D were you playing? There are quite a few. I'm gonna actually turn down the in-game sound effect audio. Didn't realize how loud that was gonna be. Sound effects can go down a little. Music's okay. I forgot how loud Firestorm could be when it kept sucking into things. Still seems a little loud, but, you know, put it there. Yeah, I usually go to about -8. It's a little higher, and I don't even know why. It just was higher. Now it should be manageable. 5th edition. Okay, I've yet to play any 5th edition. I know that's the newer one. Most of my D&D time has been spent in 4th edition, which I guess a lot of people hate, but I think it was a decent way to pick up the game. That could be just me, though. There's a ton to take in, but it's... And it also varies drastically depending on who's DMing the campaign. I've played under, like, 4 different DMs, and they've all been fantastic, but all in very different ways. Like, all the campaigns I've played have been very fun, but very different. Some are a bit more, like, everything by the books, some bend the rules a bit more, some make entirely new systems. Like, it's crazy. I've never played a druid. I do tend to play either ranged spellcasters or Those tend to be the two that I go. Usually tanks. No matter what I try to do, I usually end up being the tank. Which I don't mind, personally. Yes, James's version is a take on 3.5. So it's a very heavy variation on something from a ways back. So it's very based around D6s, not D20s, which was very weird for me to pick up. Okay, they gave you a character to use. Half the fun is making your own, but it can be a time-consuming process, so I can see why for your first session you might want to just go with a pre-made one. Totally understand that. Thankfully, if you're doing official D&D stuff, Wizards of the Coast does have, I believe, official character planners, but I don't know if they're still under a paid subscription or if they made them free yet. Haven't been tracking it. Yeah, a lot of times they'll be in the middle of a big arc. D&D arcs can last however the hell long the DM wants them to. But like once you get a character and like you're part of the arc and you're being written into the story, it's fantastic. And having people to interact with, it's, in my opinion, a lot of fun. But it definitely took a long while to like pick up what the hell was even happening, really. And really get into my stride. Didn't help that my first character, I played a wizard for my first character, and what I thought was the usual like World of Warcraft wizard slash mage. I wanted to be the nuker. I wanted to blow the crap out of stuff with big spells. But in 4.0, the wizard was more of a battlefield controller than a damage dealer. It was more buffing and debuffing enemies and stuff like that, and controlling the literal like battlefield than it was damage, which worked out nicely, but it was not at all what I had expected my character to be. Pardon me, I seem to have a little bit of a cough tonight. I'll try and keep it away from the mic as much as I can. I could also take a sip of my drink, that might help. Once I'm done with this map, I'll drink up. This build is not at all finished yet. Still need to do, at the very least, I need that node, and I need to finish up the life rectangle at the least, and then I'm going for jewel sockets. I don't even have all of my links 100% in, but I do have a 5 link for my Firestorm, so that helps a ton. Eventually, I'm going to take Herald of Thunder off of Blasphemy and add it to my Curse on Hit setup, along with oh no, sorry, I'm going to take Enfeeble off of Blasphemy and add it to my Curse on Hit with Herald of Thunder, which already has Warlord's Mark, I believe. So they'll both be Curse on Hit. That'll save me some mana. Maybe one day I'll be able to take off a Clarity, but not yet though. Do not have the mana for that. There's a boss around here somewhere. Pretty sure I haven't killed him yet. I'm really hoping for more map drops. That's really... Map drops or Izana spawn are the two things we are really, really hoping for tonight. And I've had terrible luck with it so far, so maybe my streamer RNG will allow me to do a bit better. Up and fire and everything. Also, I kind of just love this build because of its simplicity. Rocks fall, things die. But I'm not as tanky as I would like to be, which is, I guess, goes hand in hand with being a magey type character a lot of times. I do lots of damage. I don't take a lot of damage. I think, next league I'll pick something that can take a hit a bit better. I may, next league, remake my Righteous Fire Totem. If you like loot-based action RPGs, a la Diablo 2, Torchlight, if you like games that have a lot of customization, a skill tree that you could literally just... the skill tree. If you like the materia system from Final Fantasy VII, where you take like skills and you link them together with modifiers to change how they work, if you like all of that done in a really well game that's free to play, you will love this game. It has a few downsides, such as it's only online. I guess as part of the free-to-play model, if you were offline, maybe you could like mod the servers or something, and they don't want that. Pardon me, holy crap. But if you like the ability to make crazy builds, If you like reasons to roll new characters, if you like constant new content to the game, this game is wonderful. Like every 3 or so months, there's a totally different league where you can start with a fresh new economy and a new, I'm going to call it a gimmick. It's usually a bit more than a gimmick, but a new twist on things. Gives you a reason to start new characters. They're constantly putting out patches and expansions. The only stuff that is available for purchase via real money is either cosmetic stuff, or I'll admit the one thing that is kind of really helpful to have that is real money is more stash spaces for your shared stash. But even those go on sale and aren't that bad. But you could totally get by without it, unless you're a goddamn hoarder like I am, in which case you probably can't get by without them, but they're not that expensive. Oh, there's the boss room, I passed it. If you try to check it out, the best times are always at the start of a new league, though you could at any time start it out. There's also the standard league if you don't care about any of this league-to-league nonsense. You can just pick the one default that everything goes to when a league is over. There's nothing wrong with that. I would recommend... I need more mana, apparently. I would highly recommend, for your first character, look up a build guide. Go on the forums and look for anything that says cheap, or beginner-friendly, or self-found capable, or something along those lines. Because everybody's first build that they try to make sucks. Period, done. I don't care who you are, what you're doing, your first build sucks. That said, if you're willing to try out a character, and you're willing to accept that you probably won't hit the end game on your first character, try it out yourself, that's cool, nothing wrong with it. I follow build guides. Even now, I've played this game for thousands of hours, and I am just terrible at making my own build. So I find something close to what I'm looking for, and kind of roll with that. Maybe tweak it a little bit. There's a wealth of information out there, tons of builds that people make. Anything from a fairly simple build like this, which is, I mean, even if I didn't have a 5-link, well, this wouldn't be that bad. Other than my wand, which I bought and isn't even honestly that good, everything on this build I have found. No, I take it back. I bought this armor because I had a prophecy to 5-link it and I wanted to 5-link something good. So I do take it back. I purchased the armor and the weapon. The rest of it's all self-found. You can tell by my terrible flasks and terrible everything. There's a ton in it, and it can be easy to get overwhelmed. But it's free, so even if you don't like it, you just go, well, that was okay. But yeah, if you want to have badass shadow wings, or whatever the hell these are, those are money. Extra stash tabs are money. They start you with, what is it, 3, I think? 3 to 4? I've purchased a few. Just a few. Including this one. If you were ever going to purchase one, purchase the currency tab, because it's a great place to just hold all your stuff that's currency, which can be a pain to do the old-fashioned way if you had to just organize it all into one of these. It sucks. That said, you can totally get as far into this game as you want without paying money for it. Technically, I'm just going to exit to the character select for a second. Technically, there's a finite number of character slots. I have never purchased extra character slots, and as long as I just occasionally weed out my old characters that I'm never going to use again, I've never hit that limit. So the character slot thing is not really an issue unless you're going to have dozens of characters. I don't even know what the limit is. It's just I've never hit it, so it doesn't really bother me. This league's gimmick is these items. So you'll find certain enemies frozen throughout the wastelands, and if you click them to unfreeze them, it spawns a rare enemy possessed by one of these types of things. If you kill it, you get it. And this can turn a normal item into a rare item with a guarantee of a certain type of property to it. So like if I needed a weapon with a massive amount of spell damage, I could use this on a normal weapon to upgrade it to rare, yellow and awesome, with a guarantee that it would have spell damage. Honestly, I haven't done much with them so far. Just because I tend to just ID what I find and go off of that, but I did use it on early rings and stuff. It has a lot of uses, and I should do more with it. I just haven't been, because I've been kind of going lazy this time around. It's not that good. Not that good. I also haven't been going hardcore into the trading scene or anything. 15 to all resist. Evasion of light radius, no. 15 all resist, oh, I don't know. Or is this still not shabby? I'm going to sell it anyway, but
Stay out of the shadows.
I'll probably not regret it whatsoever. We'll pop that over there. And the flask can go there. There we go. Keeping everything organized. That said, as much as I try and keep everything organized, I'm only honestly even using 9 tabs now. I've got all these other ones. The green ones are premium tabs, which, besides the fact that you can change the color of them, you can make it public so it lists the item for trade on external websites, which is awesome. Except I haven't been doing much trading. So, we're just going to keep running these maps and then keep going from there. That's about what I got for the moment. Really want to find Xana. She's here, yes, but if I find her on a map, and if I do her mission, I can bring her to my hideout. And I want that, so I can start doing her missions and start not having to go here for my maps. Yeah. As you can see, I enjoy this game a lot. I have bought quite a few microtransactions. Even the skill Firestorm doesn't normally look like this. It actually... I'm going to take it out of there. It normally looks like this. But I happen to have the microtransaction for it, so screw it. Why not use it? It looks just that little bit cooler. Oh, and I don't have any pets summoned. Hold on, let's bring our frog with us. And a scorpion. There we go. We got a frog and a scorpion following us. Why? Just freaking cuz. All my cool pets are on my other characters. I tend to forget to pull the microtransactions off of characters before I stop using them. Oh, I forgot when I went to the character select, it undid all my buffs. Duh. Yeah, the game is pretty damn good. You've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, how many classes are there? There's like 6 classes, I think? 3, 4, 5, 7, maybe. Not only that, but in the last expansion update, they made it so each one could specialize in one of 3 subclasses. They call them ascendancy classes. I say subclass because it's, you know, that's how I roll. Hello, Mon Hunters. So right now, I started as a witch, and now I've gone into Elementalist, which unlocks this separate tree that you only get a few points on, but the nodes are super awesome. And it's working pretty well for me. For example, I've cleared, you get 2 points every time you clear a labyrinth in a difficulty. There's 4 labyrinths to clear. I've cleared 2. So I've got all resist elemental damage. So I've got 2 golems out. I've got fire and lightning. Yay, they're awesome. Each one gives me 40% increased damage of that type, so just having the fire golem out, I do 40% extra fire damage on the Firestorm. Fantastic. Elemental golems are immune to elemental damage, makes them not immortal, but it makes it hard to kill unless they're getting punched. They give me extra buffs, and I can have my second golem. That's fantastic. Got more elemental damage, a chance to shock, freeze, and ignite, and every 14 seconds, I gain chilling. I get a guaranteed chill for 4 seconds, guaranteed shock for 4 seconds, guaranteed ignite for 4 seconds, and a guaranteed to do all 2 for 2 seconds, which you can see rotate up here. So all my damage chills, yada yada yada. It rotates every few seconds. Which procs my Herald of Thunder, which is every time I kill an enemy that is shocked, which will happen because of this buff, it starts to rain down thunder on people. Lightning, technically. Thunder would be sound. When it's raining down lightning, curses them and makes it so I leech life and mana off of them and gain endurance charges when I kill them. So there's a lot of stuff all happening, and it's all working together fairly nicely. See, that's the chill going off. And it's all just kind of passive. So yes, I could watch that and pay attention to it and try and time things right. I don't. I just kind of rain down stuff. Did I say hello, Mon Hunters? I think I did, but if I didn't, hello, Mon Hunters. Welcome to the chat. I believe I said hello, but I've been going off of my character for the moment. Hell yeah, cartographer. It's also nice because it does away with the traditional gold, like literal currency that most action RPGs do, and instead it's got stuff like this. Anything with that kind of gray, I pointed with my finger instead of my mouse, wow. That kind of grayed out golden text, instead of the like blue or whatever, is a currency item. Each of them can be traded, but they have an actual effect. So this one makes my maps have a higher quality. Higher quality maps drop better stuff. If you've got a really rare map, and it's something that's harder to find, it's got good mods, you're going to want it to have quality, so it drops better loot for you. And that has some intrinsic value to people. So, that would be something people would trade for other stuff. Thankfully, while there's no great in-game, there's no like auction house or anything, there is a fantastic website where you can find anything you're looking for. And anybody who puts something in a public stash tab, as I showed earlier, it shows up there and you instantly message them, be like, hey, I'd like to trade. You don't even have to do any crazy messaging. It actually has a default message where, okay, here's some frozen guys, and if I kill them, I'll get a Wailing Essence of Rage. So let's kill them. Free them. They're always a little stronger. They've got special effects based off of what they're holding. My frame rate's dropping a bit, but that's because I'm dropping a lot of fire. A lot of. Aha! He died off screen because I was dropping fire on him. And now we've got. I don't really need it per se. Oh no, gives a level socketed fire gems to weapon. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I've been playing this game for a long time. Long time. This game hit, well, I put in probably about 2,000 hours of this game. This is probably my most played game by hours, even above Monster Hunter. And I've been playing it since it was in closed beta. So I've seen the game go through many changes. And I can honestly say it's made changes for the better. Though sadly, some super crazy builds got nerfed before I got a chance to try them. But they were legitimately OP, so I get it. I never got to play the Mike Tyson build, where you run around with Facebreaker gauntlets and one-punch everything to death. But I did get to adopt it into Shield Charge, which was the OP build last season. And it was a ton of fun. I still have the character. Back in the Standard League. That was a season where... Let's see, I wonder if they dropped in price. Hold on a second. Let's see. PoE. Hold on, let me clear this out first. So, Facebreaker gauntlets used to be a throwaway unique, like nobody gave a damn. Nobody used them. They were worth nothing. They were worth at most a chaos, which is like the standard min thing. So let's say face breakers. Let's see what they're worth in this. Last time they started being worth several exalted orbs, which is bananas. If you don't play Path of Exile, that means nothing to you, but it's bananas. Pardon me. Damn it, I gotta get a drink of something. Yeah, now they're back down to 2 chaos, which is about where it's still higher than they should be, but yeah, they're 2 to 3 chaos per, which is about standard. Last season, though, they were just such the meta item that a common low-tier unique was being traded. Damn it! So we did find another Forsaken Master around here, but it's Elrond. It was okay. I do want to get experience for him, but he's not Xena. So there's, what are there? 8 different masters? 7 of them can appear throughout the entire game while you're leveling, doing whatever. Xena will only start appearing once you get to maps, which is the end game of this game. The end game content is maps like this, where they have a set base and you can craft on different modifiers that make it easier or harder and adjust what quality and quantity it'll drop. For example, the one I'm in, let's say areas inhabited by undead, monsters have increased critical strike chance, they crit more often, and because of those, I get 28% increased quantity, so 28% more items drop, and the items that drop have 14% increased rarity. If I had a map with even harder mods on it, it would up those numbers even more. So, this is the end game, generally speaking. Especially because the non-map areas only go up to level 68, 69 or so, and map areas can go up to like 80s. I don't even know if they go up to 90s. I've never hit that high. The level cap in this game is technically 100. Most people will never see that. You have to really dedicate yourself to hitting 100 and really doing nothing else but playing that character. And I just don't care to do that. Most of my characters get to low to mid 70s. The ones that I really like get to like mid 80s. I don't think I've ever hit 90, ever. And I definitely have never hit 100. I'm also an ultaholic. So this master mission, I'm protecting this relic, which is going fairly well. I don't think they've barely hit it. And at some point, they'll stop spawning. There we go. And we get some reputation. Oh, he's almost level 6. At level 6, he sells better items, I think. I don't think it's a big change from 5 to 6. At 7, we can upgrade our hideout to the biggest size, which would be wonderful. And we'll have to do that at some point. Another neat thing, oh, that's the wrong button. Every league, they come out with a set of 40 challenges. Some of them are things you'll just do by playing the game, usually the higher up ones, like hitting all the normal waypoints throughout normal difficulty. You're probably going to do that. And if you don't, you'll do it through Cruel or Merciless. Like, you'll do that 100% of the time. Combining essences pretty much teaches you the basics. Ooh, a 6 socket. That'll sell nicely. But then it goes down to way harder things, the things that are much more random. Like, let's see. Hey, I killed 500 rare monsters. Kill multi-essence monsters. They have a chance to have 2, 3, or 4 essences. I've only seen 2 or 3. It's kind of just random. Every 12 that you do, you get a microtransaction effect for free that you can only ever get here. You'll never be able to get again. So like these icy footprints I'm leaving, I got that from getting 12 challenges. I'll never be able to get those again. Like if you weren't playing this league, well, you're not getting those. You can't buy them with real money. You can only get them this way, and it's a way to pimp your character without spending real money, which I like. I'll probably not get the second one, and I'll guarantee to not get the third. Getting all of them is not easy. Some of these are crazy, like Explore the Atlas, 100 different types of maps. I've done maybe 12, and it only gets harder as they go up. The unidentified rare maps, that's not that bad. That's actually not that bad at all. I'll try and do that one. Yeah, some of them are really challenging. And if not really challenging, really like take dedication in terms of time that I just don't care to put in this league. Some leagues I'm super hyped and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do better. Last league I actually got 30 or so challenges. I got a ton done. This league, I'm not aiming for it. I was late to it because it came out same time that Legion came out and I was playing that. I'm not focused hardcore on it, but I just kind of wanted to play a character. So, here we are. Sash, a mask.
Too much classic.
Bags are full. Another handy thing. That's the wrong button again. Loot filters. It used to be that everything that dropped was just how it dropped. It all looked kind of the same. For example, if I turn off my loot filter, this is how the game would look. Most of these items suck bananas. However, there are awesome people out there that make loot filters, where you can kind of tailor it to the way you want. So you can still hold Alt and see everything, but stuff that has very, very little chance of being good in any way, it just hides it for you. Stuff that has a better chance of being good, it draws attention to, and you might have heard the special drop sound effects like for Unique. How it's considerably louder, it really draws your attention to it in case you drop it, like, in case something like that drops off camera. You want to be able to know something good potentially fell. So, I love loot filters. It's a fairly new addition. I think it's only been out for like about a year when the game's been out for several. So it's not brand new. It's new-ish. And it's wonderful. It's a great thing. And they're 100% customizable. I tend to just use other people's. I don't care to like go through and nitpick what I'm looking for. Life, fire resist? Nah. A decent amount of life. Chaos? Nah. Not good enough. What is this? Reaper's Pursuit Shadow Axe. Required level 33, so probably not worth anything. Extra physical damage, increased rarity of items found. Hot damn, that's not bad. Life gain a kill, move speed when on full life, culling strike, and hits can't be evaded. It might be worth something just for hits can't be evaded. A lot of builds that don't want to deal with accuracy. There is a node on the tree that says hits can't be evaded, but you never crit. So if you wanted to both be able to crit and not have to worry about accuracy, probably not a terrible weapon. But it's still level 33, so it's probably not worth a ton. Love this currency tab, though. It just keeps everything there, like all of it. Look at that. So yeah, we got Chaos Orbs, which are the standard currency. Eventually you get an Exalted Orb, which is worth, depending on the league, 30 to 50 Chaos. Again, it really varies depending on the economy of a league. And if you ever find this one, the Mirror, you're the luckiest goddamn person ever. Those things... So, to put it into perspective, I've played this game, according to Steam, 1,162 hours of playing this game. Realistically, damn it, pardon me. I played it for at least about 1,000 hours before it hit Steam. Because before it hit its full release, I was still in the beta, and it was still it wasn't tracking hours because it wasn't on Steam. I have never seen a mirror drop across any character on any league ever. Technically, they have the same chance to drop for anybody. There's really not much you can do to like increase your chance of finding one. I guess item quantity does help. You're gonna have to start with a second page of uniques. There we go. But short of that, there's nothing you can really do to affect the like drop chance. It's just stupidly low, and it's supposed to be. The effect of it, it literally just clones an item. You can take any item. You can take the most perfectly rolled, beautiful hacks, not hacks per se, but like you could have an armor that has just the absolute best stats on it. Perfect rolls, whatever. You can use a mirror on it and it just makes another. Which is why it's worth a ton. It's super rare and its effect is super sought after. So I've heard of people finding one on like their first 20 minutes of the game, and theoretically it's possible. It could drop at level 1, it could drop at level 100. It doesn't matter. It just has a really low chance to drop at any time. So, yeah, the other thing I'm really looking for in this character is a +1 or +2 to minion helmet? Then I'll have to start rolling red sockets on something else for my... technically I only need 2 red sockets. The molten shell was just there because I had a red. I don't need it, it's not really required. It helps, it's nice. Ah, silver coins! So every league, that was from last league, the silver coins, that was like the big thing. But people liked it so much, they just rolled it into the base game. They made it less common, since it's no longer the focus of the league. But it's still there, and I like that concept. When they try new stuff in a league that lasts usually about 3 months, if it works out well and people like it, they just go, yeah, screw it, we're going to roll it into the base game. It's there. Everybody gets it now. So there's some people who don't play in leagues, they prefer to play in standard, or it means it'll still show up in the next league. You'll get the new thing, and you'll still have all this old stuff too. It's pretty wonderful. Hell yeah, Orb of Fusing, Orb of Chance. All these different orbs have different effects, and they're worth varying amounts. Usually, it's referred to in terms of how many chaos it's worth, or if you go to the higher level, how many exalt it's worth. Though it could be worth less. I guess fusings are a lower one, alks are a lower one. They're all worth something. Chaos is a standard unit of measurement in terms of uniques and stuff in this game. Kind of like Stones of Jordan used to be in Diablo 2. That was just the currency of choice for some reason. I don't really know why, but it just was. Lots of raining fire. And if people were curious, I could always show off my other characters too. I keep most of my old League characters, and as long as their skill trees are intact, they should still function, in theory. I tend to try them out. It also sends all your items from your stash to the Standard League afterwards, which means I've got a lot of items to sort through in Standard, which it only gets worse every season, or every league, and I still just don't care to do it. Lots of fire, lots of raining. Do you have any meaning to put effects on my stuff, actually? Yeah, let's do Gore body armor, just cause. Do we have Gore gloves? Yeah. Gore helmet. I kind of like the helmet we got. Gore boots. We have a back equipment just to have something. Hey, you guys up there die. Yeah, there we go. Cool, now we look a little cooler. It's not anything drastic, but whatever. Hello, Coded Delta. Let's see, just got finished drawing a thing. Ooh, nice. What were you drawing? As somebody with very little artistic ability, people that can and do draw are pretty awesome. One of my real friends has been participating in Inktober, I guess. It's like drawing something every day, specifically in ink. I gotta reactivate my, there we go. And she keeps uploading her stuff. She was here the other day. For anybody who watched on Friday, it was Calico Dog. She's been posting stuff, and it's fantastic, and it's like, holy crap.
I need more mana.
Not just that, but it's like doing it in ink, not even like pencil. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I think she starts in pencil and goes over with ink, which is still phenomenal. No, nonetheless. Here's the boss area. I actually hate this guy. He does a decent amount of damage to me. And has wrecked all of my zombies. I need to summon more zombies. But, usually zombies are more on a minion build, but they make decent distractions for an enemy. Except there. Decided to come after me. Come on, leave me alone. Damn it. Oh, he did drop an Oasis map. It's only tier 2. Darn. Okay. Well, it worked, I guess. I just want to get her in my base. You do, once you start finding masters and leveling up, you do get your own hideout. Where you can place crafting materials. You can also place all sorts of cool hideout stuff. Like, what do I have in here that's a hideout thing? There you go, big crystal. Nothing too fancy there, but you can also, as you go through the master's missions, you can get decorations from them. So if you wanted to, I don't know, really customize and make your own hideout feel your own, you can do that, and it's really cool. I don't do much of it just because every league it gets wiped and I gotta make a new one anyway. But I don't know, let's just put a few stone busts, put a bookshelf or two around, some torches. I do like the ambient effect of torches. What do you got for us? Let's just customize this a little bit more here. Yeah, some sticks with skulls on them. A few pillars seems like it would fit here. No trees and doors, no. Pillar, yeah, there you go. Some pillars. What do you got? There's more masters than this, but you can only have a finite amount in your place at a time. Exiles! Yeah, let's put some people around here. Actually, this lets me do one of the things I like to do with the home base. So, drawing skills are probably on par. I mean, practice helps. I don't practice drawing. If I did, I might be better at it, but I don't. You're drawing fan art for channel? Ah, very nice. That's still pretty cool, and I'm sure the channel would appreciate it. Let's see. Got stuff. So let's see, we got a stone bust over here, and a lot of them have different variations, so like, rotate it a little bit. There you go. So I guess it's just got two, man and woman. We'll do man, we'll do woman over here. Thank you. Wonderful. Bookcase over on this side. No, maybe not over here. Maybe over here. I'm also just bad at like placing things. But hey, there you go. Just add a little ambiance to here. There you go. A crumbling bookshelf. About yay. Rotate a little bit so it looks actually on the wall. I like the torches personally, especially once you can get them lit. There you go. Torch. And another torch. For exiles, I personally like doing this. There's a version of the exile that's fishing. I like to have them fish out of the waypoint. It's silly, but you know, when you do trading with people, they tend to come to your area. There we go. Fishing out of there. And I've gotten some comments on it. It's something simple, easy to do. That looks kind of cool. Turn you around. And one more should do it. I wanted to clip with the lamp. Ah, there we go. Let's put some intimidating spikes on skulls. Or skulls on spikes over here. Is there variations? Yeah. There you go. Got some of those. With an exile. Sleeping behind some. I don't know. I'm just digging around now. There you go. Good enough. Just to show you can do stuff with your hideout. Which is why I want Xana to be here, so I can do all of my stuff through there. Instead of having to go to that extra place, I can just do it all from here. Let's see. We don't need those. Also, anything with a red, blue, and green linked sells for a chromatic orb instead of whatever it would normally sell for, which is, generally speaking, better. There's almost no reason, unless you're full on bag space, not to pick up one of those just to sell it for the chromatic. Accuracy, I don't need. Life, mana, nope. Not what I need. 1 month till Final Fantasy 15. Hell yeah, I did see Kingsglaive. I liked Kingsglaive. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Kingsglaive was pretty cool. I don't really get the story of it much. I assume I will after playing 15, but it was beautiful. The action was awesome. Yeah, there you go. Art's a good reason. My calico dog, who was here the other day, is an art teacher. And she's damn awesome at it. I assume. I haven't actually taken one of her classes because she teaches high school. But high school / middle school, depending. Lightning gems, physical damage, And that's just chromatic. Dealt 40 to life, 12 to life, Yeah, I will be getting... Ah, oh, damn it. That means it's going to be coming out around the same time as frickin' Pokemon, isn't it? God damn it. Why do good games always have to be on the same frickin' days? I feel like PoE could be on consoles? It probably could be. It would be a little harder, but not impossible to do. Not impossible at all. I just feel like that's probably not part of their goal at the moment. But if they did, I would totally support it. Back to mapping. Da-da. Phantasmagoria. Yeah, let's see. The boss hits harder on that one. That could suck, so let's do it anyway. Late Year Festival here. Oh, no worries, Stacia. I assume... It's not like I assume everybody here has rapt attention to me and nothing but me. I get it. Wasteland 2, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. I don't think it's their plan at the moment. I think they're doing okay on PC. But if they did it on consoles, I would totally support that. Come on, clicky. Yeah, no, well, see, you would think November, but it's not just November this year, it's also early next year. Because we've got Persona on Valentine's Day, but 2 weeks before that we have Tales of Berseria. Both lengthy JRPG games that I want to play badly. Both within like 2 weeks of each other, and that's gonna suck a lot. Yeah, that game was meant to be played on PS4. Left thumb? Are you left-handed? If you're left-handed, that would... Oh wait, no, that still wouldn't explain your thumb, I guess, unless you were like... I don't know. I got nothing for that. You have to 100%... Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to 100% it, but I should be able to play through it reasonably. You're right-handed, then I have no idea how left thumb got covered in lead. Yeah, we got... and Horizon Zero Dawn is probably early-ish next year? I don't know exactly when. We've also got DLC for... Dark Souls 3 coming out soon. Though that should be able to be gone through a good ways before Pokemon and whatnot come out. And I'm gonna have to start working more hours to make more money, so... Yeah, there's not enough time. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 out. That's cool. I really like the Aqua story, and I'm very interested in what happened to Aqua. And I kinda don't want to... Because I kinda really hated Dream Drop Distance. Like, with a burning passion, I hated that game. And I bought it when it came out. I was hyped for it, and I really don't want to give them more money for Dream Drop Distance. Really don't. That game was a mistake. The gameplay was bad, the story was bad, every bit of it was just bad. And I've got people who are legit massive Kingdom Hearts fans that will back me up on that. And to hear somebody who I never thought would ever say a bad word about the Kingdom Hearts franchise go, yeah, I hated Dream Drop Distance. If you've only played Death by Sleep, it's not a bad one to play. So, Dream Drop Distance is a fantastic one. And it's a prequel, so you don't really need to know much about the others at all. It's kind of a standalone game. I didn't like any of it. The levels were kind of bland. The characters they added in I didn't really like. I despised the force swapping mechanic that would happen even in the middle of a boss battle and would reset the boss if you swap when you swapped back.
I need more mana.
Like, the option to swap characters isn't terrible. Forcing you to swap characters on a timer is terrible. The fact that all real, like, changes to the battle system were introduced immediately in the start of the game, so you never felt a sense of progression. You were just like, I am this powerful. this is how powerful I'll be able to be. And the flow motion system basically let you get to anywhere you wanted to. It defeated any amount of platforming. Yes, if you have hard drive issues, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive on my PS4, and I no longer have hard drive issues. Any PlayStation Plus game that comes out, any game that I buy digitally, doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about it, and it's wonderful. I would highly recommend a 2 terabyte hard drive. If you can afford it and if you can install it, do so. It is worth it. No, I didn't say Dream Drop. I said Birth by Sleep was a prequel. If I said Dream Drop, then I misspoke and I meant Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep was the prequel. If I misspoke, it's because I'm trying to focus on playing a game, keeping up with chat, and all these things at the same time. So, Kingdom Hearts 2 is fantastic gameplay. I will not dispute that. Yeah. And the entire story of Birth by Sleep was pointless. It was building up to this big climactic battle, and then you get to the battle and they're like, nah, teams aren't balanced. We'll do it later. Bye. That's it. I guess technically spoilers. Kinda. But, like, literally, it served no purpose. You could tell every important plotline bit of that game in a 2-minute catch-up video, and you'd be just as fine as you would if you played the goddamn game. 358/2 wasn't terrible. I'm not going to say it was my favorite, but it wasn't that bad. It did decent for their like first portable attempt. Captured the gameplay. It was alright. I'm not going to say it was my favorite. Also, Birth by Sleep, not Birth by Sleep, damn it. Yeah, Birth by Sleep. I keep getting them mixed up. It also wasn't a super hardcore spoiler, it was just a minor thing. I still try to avoid, like, super spoilers for things that aren't, like, really old. Birth by Sleep also introduced one of the best characters to Kingdom Hearts, which is Aqua. Aqua is best character, by far. If you disagree, you are 100% welcome to your wrong opinion, however wrong it might be. Some people say Sora, some people say Riku. There's like 3 people out there that say Kairi. They're all wrong. It's Aqua. Just without hesitation. Aqua alone is reason to play Birth by Sleep. It was good. I feel like some of the worlds you visited could have been a little stronger. And I feel the same way I felt about everything since Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like it could use more goddamn Final Fantasy characters, but I realize that's not going to happen. Like, when I started picking up Kingdom Hearts, when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, it was the mixture of Final Fantasy and Disney. Now, it's Disney, and instead of Final Fantasy characters, they just count all the Kingdom Hearts exclusive characters as Square Enix characters, and occasionally they'll drop in like one. Like Birth by Sleep had Zack. That's it. It had Zack. And yes, seeing Zack was cool. But it's just not the same. So these are the trials to unlock the higher version of the labyrinth, and I don't think I'm strong enough to do the trials right now. So I'm pretty much skipping them. I did one of them. You have to do 6 different ones. And I just don't want to right now. I don't think I'm strong enough, and yeah. I'd rather be doing the mapping. I liked the intertwining storylines. I have very... And another thing I hated about Dream Drop Distance, the stupid freaking trying to be Pokemon things. It's like a Tamagotchi as your partner instead of the standard of Donald and Goofy, which is already stupid, because just give us freaking Donald and Goofy. But on top of that, you had to, like, play with them and pet them and stuff like a Tamagotchi or something. Otherwise, they just wouldn't get powerful enough. Yeah, that's fun. That's cool. Ventus is cool, but you pretty much have to play all 3 to get the full scope of the story. And should play Aqua. But Ventus was cool. Ventus plays the closest to Sora at all of them, and it's pretty fun. Like, I got nothing against Ventus. Terra's great because he's full on, like, kinda questionable where his power source is. He's like, he pulls an Anakin Skywalker to a degree. He doesn't go full on dark side, but like he dabbles heavily, accidentally sometimes into it. Ooh, it's probably not gonna be a good one, but you know. Yeah, bags are full. I get it. Aqua gets best story. Aqua gets best skills. Aqua gets best Aqua. Aqua's best. Yeah, I got a few 2-stone rings. Just a few. Yeah, that's Terra, who's also cool, especially because he gets like legit dark powers that no other playable character has gotten before, which is fun to do. Get all those rings. Yeah, there's a certain type of enemy monster mod that makes them all drop identical items with different modifiers, so let's see if anything good came from there. Fair enough, like to each their own. I love Aqua, but Ventus is cool. I got nothing against Ventus. Let's see, that's require level 14, gets more accuracy, some more damage, cold damage. Physical attack damage leeches mana, and you can't be frozen. It's not that great. We got a ton of these rings. So, our current cold and lightning gets us accuracy, which is wasted. We can pretty much ignore that. Mana, which is wasted, we can ignore that. Energy shield, we can ignore. So it pretty much gives us 23 life, a bunch of cold and lightning. If we can find something with more life, and how high are we on cold and lightning? We are overcapped on cold and lightning, so one of these might be decent for us. The trio in general is fantastic. I don't disagree. You can indeed new game save, which is fantastic. Physical damage, dex, mana, no, gone. Strength. Cold, fire, and lightning, nope, gone. Dexterity, fire, life, all resist, still gone. Strength, evasion, nope. Lightning damage to attacks, accuracy, mana, nope. Dex, accuracy, all resist, no. Strength, all attributes, 22% rarity, but it's got no resist on it. Strength, life, lots of life, but not much else, and we don't do physical damage. Dexterity, mana, all resist, nope. Whatever, they're all gone. Screw all these things, I'm going to hold on to that, though. I mean, I still prefer the original. I prefer Sora Riku Kairi, because it's what I started. Like, it's hard to go wrong with it. But they're good. I need to get on a few anime hype trains. I should, but I still haven't even caught up, or I guess it's technically over for this season, with Food Wars, which is now done, and I haven't even caught up with it yet. The problem is I'm either working, streaming, or sleeping, none of which give me time to watch a subtitled media. Unless you guys want me watching anime and not paying attention to you guys on stream, or paying attention to the game I'm playing, but I don't think you want that. That's not cool. 75 episodes in 5 days. Yeah, that's what I should do, is just eventually crack and just be like, I'm going into hiding for a few days. I might do that next week. I got a bunch of days off next week, because I took days off for a convention, and then turns out I can't afford it. So, I'll be here. Yay. I'll probably be doing a bunch of streaming too, but maybe I'll just watch a bunch of anime during it. Strength, intelligence. Nope. You can go. Psycho. Both seasons Food Wars. Hell yeah, Food Wars, by the way. JoJo, Hunter x Hunter. Okay, that sounds cool. I have heard mixed things about the Danganronpa anime. I haven't watched it, but Calico Dog and Afro Justice didn't like how it went forward. They started out liking it well enough, but apparently towards the end they just did not at all. So we'll pop that guy in 10, just to have it out of the freaking way. I was going to go to my first ever AAC, but then rent went up for the short version, and I cannot afford it, because rent went up days, like a week before the con, so I can't go. So yeah. Sadly, I already took the days off of work. Some of them are paid days off, which is wonderful, so I don't need to worry about that. At least I'll still be getting paid and be getting days off. But I am not thrilled about the fact of not being able to go to my first AAC. friends were gonna debut cosplays. Cons are the one thing I do in life that's not staying at home or working. As much as I love streaming, don't get me wrong. I love being here and doing this. But
Need more mana.
cons are really my only time that I actively like get out and do something outside of my house. I usually can't afford it, I don't have transportation, I don't drink, which is what most people do when they go out. So having all this build up for a con like that and then suddenly not is kind of unfortunate. However, I'm going to make the best of it because that's all I can do. Not much else I can do about it. Damn it, I should have checked what my other ring had. Life... Okay, yeah, I still would have kept that. Hadn't thought to check that guy. And my biggest things I need upgrades for are gloves. These I've had forever, and they just rolled a really good fire, cold, and a really good fire and a decent cold in life, and I haven't found better gloves yet. I hope I do, because I could really use better gloves. Without the gems in it, I think this is like a really low level. Oh yeah, there go the zombies, because that's what's in here. Without those, it's level 47. Okay, so it's not too bad. I thought it was lower level than that. And I need a better helmet, yeah. Yep, I will not miss Anime Next and Kineticon. Like, those are the two I go to. And I love them, but I would like to go to more. And it's also an excuse to spend a weekend hanging out with people I enjoyed spending time with. Especially because not just the con people, not naming people by names, but you know who I'm talking about, Little Stacia. Not just those people, but you also meet new people, and there's some people I only ever see at cons. You know, con friends. They happen. And going to more cons would be great. However, recent change in financial situation says no. Which sucks. I've heard such good things about AAC. Espa went last year and she loved it. Calico Dog and Afro Justice always speak highly of it. They love it. And I really wanted this year to be my first year going there. It's going to be fun, but I haven't touched Monster Hunter outside of the stream in a while, but I still play Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm still getting technically further. Slowly. I finally got myself a high rank ranged set, which is fantastic. Boss. I always forget this is one of the areas where he's not in his own special area. He's just kind of here. Which is how the maps used to be, but apparently in this expansion they made it so most of them are in their own little side areas, so it's hard to get, like, surprised by them. There you go, down he goes. He dropped nothing. Superior Flask, I guess. I wish I wanted to go to PsychoCon. The thing is, the reason I didn't go to PsychoCon is because I could only get enough days off for one more con, and I picked 8. Had I picked, PsychoCon, I would be able to go, because that was before rent increased. Totally could have been there. In fact, it turns out that was the correct answer. And, I mean, even a bad con with good people is a good time. I saw your guys' video. I don't know if I linked it in the chat. I should link it in my Discord. They did a video at PsychoCon. Hey! There's a guy that wants to fight me. I will fight him and get rep with him. They made a video where they parodied my opening intro, and I thought it was hilarious. It was a quick little thing, but it's like, that's a nice touch. It seems like you guys had a blast, and I wish I was there for that. But, such is life. Alright, he's dead. And he murdered my guy. There we go.
Now that was a fight even
What level is he now? Level 5. I got a bunch at level 5. I need to get some higher. The video was fantastic. I did watch through it. He exploded in the background. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. They always do fun little effects and things on their videos. Always a good time. Which is why I can't wait to see their videos. They're buying in an Elgato game capture card so that they can record them playing through Berseria when that comes out in January 24th, I want to say? January 20-something. And I can't wait to see that. I've never been, like, around when they've been playing through one of those, like, when it was happening. So that'll be very, very cool to watch their videos. And it'll be even cooler because I'll be recording my playthrough as well on the stream, so we'll have like, oh, this is what's happening for both of us. Though we'll both have to avoid each other's videos for a while in case of spoilers, which would be kind of funny. Still no frickin' Xanas! Technically, I guess I could just be running through maps, not killing too many things, just kind of running, seeing if she spawns, going to a new map, but maps are still good experience, and they can still drop good stuff, so I'd rather do it the slower, murderous way. Damn it, I want to find her. I wish there was a quicker way, but it's just random. Technically, you can get a prophecy for it, but it's not super likely, and I haven't been getting a lot of coins. The silver coin I got a ways ago, that was like, oh, this was an old thing. Those you can use for prophecies, and prophecies can give you a guarantee of something. Varying randomly. Zilia was great. I loved Zilia. I did see you get Zisteria. I saw that you got it on Steam. Zisteria is a lot of fun. A lot of people had a lot of issues with it apparently, but I enjoyed it. I don't think it was better... Ooh, I think that's one of the ones I need. Maybe. No, I don't think it is actually. I don't think it was better than Zilia. Zilia's probably my favorite that I've played. Let's see, you haven't touched Dark Souls 3? Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is fantastic. Dark Souls 3 I'm going to definitely be getting back into when the DLC comes out. Very soon. I don't think it's this week, I think it's next week. Zilia is a damn good Tales of game. It really is. If you liked Zilia, do not play Zilia 2. Zilia 2 is awful. Don't play it. It ruins characters, it changes things that shouldn't be changed, it doesn't add anything. Don't play Zilia 2. Yeah, there's a big Namco Bandai, that's what it is, sale going on Steam right now. So, if you're looking for any Tales of games or anything that they make a ton of games, by the way. They're on sale on Steam. Check it out. Well worth it. Yeah, for 17, Zilia is worth it. And it's good. I don't want to say Zilia was bad. Not Zilia. Zilia 2 was a thing. Don't play it. Don't play it. I haven't played it, but I've heard like the summary from my friends that are big Tales of fans, and it makes me like it was so bad that they started to not like Zilia until we all just played it through together recently. Because one of my friends went to go cosplay Mila. She saw the design, and was like, I have to cosplay that, but I should probably play the game first to see what the character's like. So we, as a group, just played through it, and they're like, wow, we forgot how good Zilia was. Zilia 2 just made us kind of hate everything. Oh, we can bring her to our hideout. I forgot you could do that. Fantastic! She's in our hideout now. So yeah, don't play Zilia 2. Again, I haven't played it, so I can only speak from what others have told me. But what others have told me, none of it's good. Nobody's been like, well, you know, maybe it was okay. No, it was bad. Let's see. Let's seek a prophecy. So now, you'll be ambushed by several enemies upon slaying a foe. So it's not one of the best prophecies, but when we kill something, there's a chance that a whole bunch of other enemies pop out, and I kill them, and they've got loot. Yay. Zisteria is a lot of fun. There's the only real downside of the game was the battle camera. The battle camera likes to get stuck in walls, and especially if you're playing multiplayer, it doesn't work as great. But they fixed Ember's area, so yay. Oh, we got a unique jewel. What did we get here? Increased fire damage. With at least 50 intelligence allocated in radius, fireball projectiles gain area of effect radius as they travel further. Interesting. I don't actively use fireball, but if I did, that would be really handy to have. Instead, let's just pop it in here. Sell it off, or realistically not. Yeah, Winter Marathon or some RPG. My Winter Marathon will be Pokemon and Final Fantasy. Let's see, so that's... These all go in here. I don't try not to spend too much time just dicking around in the stash when I'm live, but I still gotta keep things fairly organized just to keep it all findable. And I've got things set up so it doesn't take me too long to pop everything away. That I can just sell, and my maps... Did I need the beach map? Which ones am I actively looking for? Let's double check that. We need Ghetto, Sewer, Grotto, Villa, a unique map, which I probably won't find, Peninsula, Channel, Acid Lake, Pit, Marshes, Arachnid Tomb is probably going to be a harder one. That's a high tier. Primordial Pool. Any of these we could use, but I keep finding the same fucking maps. None of these are those, though. Desert Factory Beach. Nope. So let's just sell some stuff to you. Like that. Pokemon Special, that's true. Pokemon you can play anywhere. And in chunks. So let's say. Take one of my higher tier maps. Maybe? This beach is tier 2. You can level those up. Level up the beaches. Oh wait, that's 17 quality. We'll just roll that one, run that one as is actually. The max quality on something is 20%. That's got a 17, so I'll take it. Factory is a tier 2. We can actually up those. Desert's a tier 1. Yeah, we can up those. If you sell 3 of the same map to a vendor, you get one of the next tier higher. The 3 of those gets us an Oasis. 3 of these gets us a Channel. Neither of which we need, but, you know. Oasis. So now we can actually level our Oasises.
Another day in the land of
These going higher and higher. Get Arid Leap. Do I need Arid or do I need Acid? Acid, of course. Yeah, it's an A lake, but it's not the right one. Take 3 arid lakes, see what they get. They get us a dungeon, which I've done before. But a dungeon's a tier 4 and I don't have any right yet, so whatever. Tier 3 channel. And we're gonna run the beach. It's already almost maxed out quality, and so in fact we're gonna alch it, making it rare instead of magic. And hope it doesn't have the one thing we couldn't run, and it doesn't. So ups monster damage, they fire more projectiles, they poison, and they gain endurance charges. Alright. I 100% have plans on doing Pokemon streams. I will be getting Moon, I will be picking the Owl, and I will be streaming it. I don't know how interesting it's going to be, because I tend to be a slow and methodical Pokemon player, as opposed to like rushing or doing challenges or anything. I like to play with the team that I like, I don't really follow the metagame, and I like to level up my characters, so it's probably not going to be super interesting. But I stream what I play, and I'll be playing that. So yes, is the short answer. Alright, so this has now got 80% quantity, 32% rarity. Hopefully we get something good. Yeah, Rowlet, I knew as soon as they announced it, I'm like, okay, it's grass and flying, it's an owl, and I almost always pick grass anyway. Alright, so we already have a Veil Pyramid, which we've cleared, so we don't need it for the map, but whatever. Have we cleared Veil Pyramid actually? I'm fairly sure we did. Phantasmagoria, Veil Pyramid, yes we have.
more mana.
Will I be doing viewer battles? I don't know. I don't tend to do a lot of versus player battles in Pokemon. I really don't follow the metagame, and I really don't care to have a maxed out team, and there's too many people out there that legit just cheat. Way too many people. I have friends in person that I know that are just like, yeah, I just hack in Pokemon. And they're like, well, you know, I'm not doing anything you couldn't do in the game. And it's like, yeah, but you got max stats and max everything, and the likelihood of that happening from random chance is stupidly low. I probably won't be doing viewer battles. I can't say no never, but if it happens, it won't be common, and it won't be a thing that I put focus on. Maybe I'll have the occasional special night where I do it. It's really not an enjoyable thing for me, just since I don't follow the metagames, since I don't care about maxing out stats, I get whooped all the time. So it's really just never been the focus for me. I can't say it's impossible, but I wouldn't expect a ton of it. We did custom challenges. I mean, again, I'm open to ideas like this. I'm just saying it's still probably not going to be the focus of it. I prefer going through the story slow and steady, for trying to fill the Pokedex to a degree. I also really like shiny hunting. I am a whore for shiny hunting. So it depends on how things go. But I will definitely be playing the game, and definitely be streaming, at least some of it, if not a lot of it. Let's see what this is going to be. Normally I just pop them open, but they can be a bit lethal. 3 rare monsters, 6 additional items, stream of monsters, and cast lightning. As long as it doesn't freeze me, I should be fine. Yeah, perfect. Lots of raining there. Oh crap, my lightning golem's almost dead. Now he's back. And I need more zombies coming up. There. Zombies, deal with stuff. While I keep summoning you. Hell yeah, Cartographer's Chisel. 2 of those, that's wonderful. And a bunch of lower rank stuff. Which is still fine too. But the chisels are nice. Oh, yeah, I picked as soon as they were announced. Moon and Rowlet. Like, 100%, I'm going double Nocturnal. That was decided way early on. And I will not change from that path. They'd have to announce, like, the only way they could legitimately change my mind is like, oh, Sun only gets a legendary, super powerful Viper Pokemon. That would be really about it. Like, that's it. Otherwise, I'm sticking to my guns. Let's see. Ooh, not bad. I caught a shiny Routes, because in X and Y, the Friend Safaris had a fairly upped chance to get a shiny. So I would just find somebody with a Pokemon, like 3 Pokemon that I wouldn't mind as a shiny, and farm repeatedly just in the Friend Safari. So I got a shiny Routes, and it was male. And I went, frick you, game, frick you. I've only hatched 2 before. In Black and White 2, I hatched a shiny Charmander, which I kept with me all the way to X and Y. Sadly, I've lost all my data, so it's gone. And I hatched a shiny Fennekin way early in X and Y when I first got a Fennekin. And I was like, oh, I'm going to breed a few extras for my friends. And I hatched like 5 eggs, and one of them was shiny. And I'm like, well, I'm going to keep that one. And it was cool. I really hit the shiny farming hard in X and Y. Before that, I never really did. It was more just a, if it happens, cool. But in X and Y, I hit it hard, and they added new ways to make it more likely. And I had so many shinies that when people challenged me to random battles, like players, if they ever like online challenged me to a battle, I would field a team of 6 shiny Pokemon. Did they suck? Hell yeah, I lost all the time. But it was 6 shiny Pokemon, and it felt damn good. Huh. Yeah, I don't worry too much about the stats, thankfully. Because the likelihood of getting a shiny with good stats is just stupid. Like, you may as well just play the lottery at that rate. For the longest time, they were just such like a mythical thing to me. Before hatching that Charmander in Black and White, the only shiny I had ever seen was once in Silver and Gold. Not Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Silver and Gold. And it was a silly low-level Pokemon that I couldn't catch because I one-shotted it. Which is the reason that I always carry a Pokemon around now that has False Swipe. Just always. Always, always, always. I refuse to let that happen again. So I always keep False Swipe or a False Swipe equivalent Pokemon on me. Like, there are only a few shinies I don't like. Like, I caught, I can't remember the name of the fish. It looks kind of like a Barracuda. It's got like a green stripe on it. And like, the shiny version, the green stripe is like a slightly lighter green. That's it. Some of the shiny sprites suck. Quite honestly, some of the shiny sprites suck. I got a shiny, Bulbasaur. And it's just a slight shade lighter. It's like, yay, it's a shiny Bulbasaur. But it really doesn't look that different at all. I think the one that I found in Silver and Gold was, I think it was like a Nidoran male, I believe. And at the time, I didn't even know what that was. This was before, like, not before the internet, but before, like, you could find anything quickly and easily on the internet. I was silly young, and I didn't even know.
How you doing?
I just beat it, and it's just like, ugh, I regret that all the time. But in X and Y, they added a bunch of ways to make it a little more likely. Friend Safaris upped the chances pretty decently. You could do chain fishing, which would eventually just give you a shiny. Like, it upped your chances if you knew how to do it very high. But it only worked on fishing, so it only worked on some water Pokemon. And it kind of required you to be in specific types of areas, so it didn't even work for all water Pokemon. So it wasn't 100%, but I caught myself, I can't remember what it was called, but it was that, like, poison dragon, like Dragalge, whatever it's called. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I am running Steam. I'm running this through Steam. I caught one of them shiny, and they looked cool. Sadly, again, I've lost all my data since then, so all those shinies are gone. There's nothing wrong with a Butterfree. It's a little weak defensively. It's gonna get knocked down quickly, but screw it. Use what you like. That's what I like about the Pokemon games. I'm gonna use what I want to use. If people don't like it, kind of deal with it. Use your team. Go ahead. I wouldn't be stopping them. Marshes. Have I done a Marshes? I keep hitting H when it's supposed to be G. I think I have done a Marsh. Dunes. Maybe I haven't. Maybe Marsh is a new one. That would be wonderful. Let's run it. This is a tier 3. Which means it's got to be rare, magic, or above. We're actually going to quality it just for the frick of it. Use 4 chisels. That. I don't want that mod. Let's change it. Monster variety and desecrated ground. That's fine by me. Also, ooh, hold on. I don't know where I put it at the moment, but I do have an actual like figure of the legendary from Y, which is really awesome. How do I feel about the new evolutions for the starters? I've actually been trying to avoid seeing the evolutions, but that's proving to be absolutely freaking impossible. I even added like Tumblr tags for Pokemon and all this stuff, and like somebody posted one and just had no tags at any point. So it's like, well, now I've seen them. It doesn't matter what I think about them though, because I'm picking the owl. No matter what, even if third evolution looks stupid, it doesn't matter, I'm picking the owl. So far, it's okay. I share the same worry that Calico Dog has, that the cat evolution is going to be either firefighting or stand on 2 legs or both. And any of the above would suck.
Embraced by mud,
Oh.
grasped by roots, the
Shaper has something to say. The Shaper's a new character in this expansion, and eventually you can fight him, but I don't know how. I'm fairly new, even though this expansion's been out for a little bit. I just started it like last week, so I don't know why he just spoke up or how to find him, but that's a thing. Four-leg firefighting is fine. Yeah, it wouldn't be fine though. We've had too many fire starters turn out to be firefighting. Too many. They need to stop. Come up with another combination for fire for your starters. It's not that hard. You've got a lot of options. I haven't given up on spoilers, but I've realized the futility of it. I've realized that between Facebook, Tumblr, and Reddit, I'm gonna see them. Hell, I actually made it all the way to release in X and Y without seeing spoilers for them. Until I went to GameStop to pre-order my copy, and they had a poster right, like a printed piece of paper on the counter with the final evolutions for all starters, and it's like, you guys suck! Like, I avoided all internet spoilers until I went to go buy my game, and right there they had all the final evolutions. Like, really? Really? You thought that was a great idea? Just fantastic. I was not happy at all. Well, but they've done firefighting so many other times. How do you make firefighting starters unique again? And how do you get anybody in any way interested in trying to find out how it's unique when they've done firefighting 3 times already? Oh yeah, gotta go. I should do more Monster Hunter nicknames in my Pokemon games. I should do more nicknames. One of these days I'll sit down and do like a Nuzlocke run just to punish myself. In all theory, my X and Y data got deleted. I could always do a Nuzlocke X and Y and just get whooped there. But I feel like X and Y wasn't as hard. I do have a bad habit of relying heavily on potions and revives, so a Nuzlocke run would be very challenging for me. And probably would not see it to completion. I'd probably end up losing like halfway through. Oh, so you pull a Pro Jared for the Pokemon names. He does the same thing, and it works. That said, if you guys have any interest in Pokemon and like watching people play it, and you haven't seen the Pro Jared Nuzlocke runs, watch those. Definitely watch those. He does a fantastic job. Very entertaining. And it's fun to like go along on the journey with him.
I need more mana.
Cannot recommend those enough. If that's a thing you enjoy. I'm legit getting like frame drops because of all this fire. Yeah. My frames now are at like 30 to 50. And I start dropping fire and it's like, 20, 19, 20, frick, okay. We'll just leave it at latency up there. One of the reasons I never did any of the popular cast on crit builds either, because it just would destroy my frame rate. I only know of Peanut Butter Gamer because of Pro Jared. And honestly, I only know of Pro Jared because of Monster Hunter, which is a shame. He's got so much good stuff, and I wish I had known about him sooner. But I found him because of his like beginner's guide to Monster Hunter, which is also fantastic. If you're new to Monster Hunter, that is a great way to start out. He knows his shit, and he delivers it in a very easy to understand format. In a series of games that may not have the best tutorials ever at all. I love Monster Hunter. It is not exactly easy to pick it up. Once you've gotten it, it's fantastic, but picking it up as a new player is not simple. Okay, they have finally finished their playthrough too, I believe, like a long time later. I haven't seen their playthrough, but I'll have to give it a look. Lately I haven't been watching much Game Grumps, except games that are like overly silly. Like I saw them play the what's that Dead or Alive volleyball game? I saw whatever that is, like the Extreme Beach Volleyball. I saw them play that. I saw them play Gun Gal, the crazy ones, and also Souls games because they don't suck at them. So yeah. Yeah, I found PBG due to Pro Jared, but I haven't really watched his stuff. I've only watched their like crossover episodes. I should watch more of his stuff because he seems cool. But yeah, I haven't yet. Damn it, where is the boss of this area? Around a ton. Hey, a silver coin though, I need that. Yeah, school will do that to anybody. I don't know. A lot of the games they play, they're just really bad at. I do, however, watch their best of compilations. Like every month they'll do like best of January or whatever. I watch those. Because their best ofs tend to be pretty good. But a lot of times I don't care to sit through the less than good stuff with less than good gameplay. Which is funny coming from somebody who streams on Twitch playing games at a subpar level, but I'd say that I'm better than the Game Grumps in terms of simply being good at games. I'm not talking about being entertaining, I'm not talking about any of that stuff, just in terms of
Need more mana.
being good at games. I feel like I am above that, even if I'm not much. But don't get me wrong, they're clearly doing plenty of stuff right, and I like them overall, I really do. Not trying to trash them. But it can get tiresome watching somebody be so terrible at a game you like so much. Yeah, it's if you've fallen behind, you're not going to catch up. They do so many. What do they do? Like 2 a day, I think, which doesn't sound crazy, but they do 2 a day every day. And if you fall behind for a while, you're going to catch up. Same thing. I used to watch the Achievement Hunters Let's Play of Minecraft every week. Then I missed a few. Oh wow, my bags are absolutely full. If I can't pick up a 1-slot item, I can't pick up jack. I fell behind a few weeks, and it's like, yeah. Oh, it's 3 a day. Okay. I didn't watch their Zelda or their Pokemon, so I can't speak on them.
One
So,
like
you will counter and slay a rogue exile who calls forth a warband. Hell yeah, I like that. And we had a second. You will counter a very powerful invading monster and slay.
To cause pain in a place that had never called home.
Like, I like their best of. That's pretty fantastic, and I really do like their Souls playthroughs. They do it. They are about on the same skill level as I am on them, so it's entertaining to watch. And like their banter is always funny, but I can get the best of that every month for free. Not for free, but like without like sifting through stuff that might be less entertaining. So that's usually what I do. Their best is fantastic. When they're good, they're really, really good. But they're not always really, really good. Some of it's just like, that was a thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying all of my content is fantastic. That would be 1,000% a lie. 21 videos, about 15 minutes per video. Yeah, give or take. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
But I have definitely been keeping up on, ever since I started listening to their musical group, Starbomb. Fantastic. I became a fan very quickly, even though I put that off for the longest time. I'm like, no, I don't think it's going to be that good. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I came up with excuses to not listen to it, and they were all stupid. Now I'm like, wow, this is really good. I wish I listened to this earlier. That would have been great. I don't even have enough dexterity to chain. That's silly. So we've got to finish the map we're in, but we do have a few other ones that dropped from there. Ah, my nemesis. Yeah. Okay. Back to the map. Oh, gonna pop into here. Well, it's a good thing I guess raring this one was decent. It has dropped a ton of items. Which is what I was hoping for, honestly. Did I kill the boss of it, though? Push anywhere? No. Kill boss of magic or higher version of this map. We haven't. So, it means we can't leave till we find it. But where the frick is it going to be? I haven't seen it yet, otherwise I would have killed it. We've also gone through most of this area. I thought it might be up there because that had like a connecting passageway, which usually means like you're heading to a slightly different area, maybe something with a boss type creature or something. Yeah, it's got that little log bridge, but I explored everything up here too, didn't I? Yeah. Unless it's hiding in like water or something. Maybe it's hiding in that water in the center. I will find this guy because I want that extra percent. Gonna be here? No. Haven't seen a doorway. 42 monsters remain, so I definitely missed something around here. Well, besides marking them on your new atlas, every one you do raises this by 1%, which raises the chance for maps to drop an extra tier higher, which is cool and like really helpful to have. There you go. If you've got a bunch of ideas and they are a programmer or want to be a programmer, that's a good combination right there. I don't know where the hell 42 monsters are hiding on this, because to me it looks like no, dead end. To me it looks like I've killed everything, but I'm not leaving here till I find that boss. They gotta be hiding somewhere. Oh, there's another passageway up over there. That's gotta be where it is. Missed that on the map. Yep, they'll be up here. Maybe not all 42. I don't need to do a full clear. I just need to kill the boss.
I need more mana.
What is the boss? It's gotta be around here. What is it? Oh, whatever it is probably dead. No. still haven't killed the boss of the marsh map. 17 monsters remain. Where the frick? That's true, you still got a little ways to go, but hey. Never hurts. Like, that's the type of thing you could start at any time. Programming can be challenging, but it's not like... It's not so bad you couldn't try and pick it up earlier. And ideas can come to anybody of any age. Alright, so the boss will be down here. He is that guy, okay. It's a towering ancient, and he popped something on me. He taunted me? Didn't know taunt was actually a mechanic in this. And he's dead, and he killed most of my zombies, but hey, whatever. And it was a full clear. Didn't need to do that, but why not? Hello, the 7th position. Welcome to Viperland in the chat, as I path around the exile. Try and still find Zay on the map. Evasive little son of a gun. There is no queue tonight. I'm not even running the bot. I could set it up so that it doesn't activate that when I'm not playing Monster Hunter, but screw it. That is not equipable by me anyway, so trash
There
it.
you going.
There we go. So we're up to, 15%. Slowly making our way through the Atlas. Very slowly. We got from maps. Tier 2 Factory. Tier 3 Veil Pyramid. Pyramid. Factory. Another factory, so we can upgrade those already. Arcade. There. And Jungle Valley. So we can upgrade those and those. Nope, we can't. Never mind. I take it back. We cannot upgrade those. Unless this turns into a Veil Pyramid, in which case we'll be fine. Oh, channel. Tier 3 channel. Okay. Uh-oh. Askrit, let's do... Already magicked. We can just ID that. This one's already magicked, and it's a pretty higher tier one. We can maybe get something decent out of there. And it's already 6% quality. That's something. We'll just roll from there. Both magicked already. Chilled ground totems, cool. Crit, and cold resist, fine. As long as they don't reflect elemental. That's the only thing that could really wreck me. If it has reflected elemental damage, I could be utterly boned. You know what? We're going to start with the higher tier one. Who this throws at us. That's a loud cell phone ring. Yeah, this is now level 73 zone. Alright, little Stacia, thanks for tuning in for a while. Glad to chat with you. Hope things are still... glad things are going well and you've survived the hurricane. Yeah, have a good night as well. Good luck on your Zisteria-ing. And hopefully Stool gets back in session in due time. Though, having a little break never hurts too badly, I guess. Oh, frick, it's got Devourers. Okay. Some sound better and further than others. Or get picked up by ears easier. Diamond Flask I can hold on to. I need to get better flasks. The one I have are just kind of eh. But I haven't really sat down and rolled better ones. Yeah, no worries. I'll be around, and if not, that's fine too. Like, it's not like I have run attendance here or anything like that. If you're around, cool. If you're not, good luck at school. Lots of people aren't around as often while school is in session. It's a thing, and it's important. You should be focusing on school. I totally support this. Hell yeah, I got another tier 6 map out of it at least. Anything else we haven't lost? Or we broke even here? Yeah, it screwed up a lot of things for a lot of people from what I hear. I think Paladin Knight didn't have a good time. And Little Statia's school got closed for a a while. So, it's definitely impacted people. Hell yeah. Ooh, Castle Ruins. That's a new one to me. Yes, cool. We're gonna have to make that rare, though, for that to count. Once you get to the yellow tier of maps, you have to beat them on rare to get them onto the map. So, I'm gonna do that. Onto the Atlas. For Support School 2016. Alright, see you next time, little station. Thanks again for tuning in and stopping by. Always a good time. I mean, I've been going for almost 2 hours now. Still haven't found any of the things I've been looking for. I guess I found a new map to do for the last map and for this one, the next one. But I want to find Xana, and I guess I could ask in general. I could always tip somebody to let me go on one of those Xana missions, which would get her in my base and solve this whole searching for her problem. But I kind of like finding her. There's something about it. It's just like, oh man, I did it! I found her! But honestly, I think if I don't find her by the time I'm done with that next map, which will be one I have to do on rare, so that'll be cool. Monday's off, hell yeah. It's not off from tomorrow, but I do have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. But I might work Sunday. I told him I could work Sunday because I need Sunday hours. Hard to go wrong with time and a half. It's really hard to go wrong with time and a half. I don't know if I'll be streaming extra on these days. I'm really not sure. And I'll still be around for the Thursday Monster Hunter and the Friday, Frightening Friday. I don't think I'll have a guest this week. I have for the past 2 weeks, which is really awesome. But everybody's going up to AAC, which I am not. So, thusly, it'll be hard to find guests because they're all going to be busy doing cool stuff. It'll probably be just a solo Viper Friday. Phantasmagoria maps, those are maps. Oh, no Wi-Fi? Wow, that's kinda shitty. Kinda really. Yeah. Oh, somebody really? What the hell? Cool. I guess spoilers for anybody who watches Dragon Ball Super. It's funny, he knows I don't, but would like to at some point, and he just keeps giving me updates and spoilers, which I don't want, but hey. It's life, I guess. Da-da-da. What are you gonna draw for me? Hopefully something good. I guess I'm so far behind on Dragon Ball Super, I might not catch up anyway, so whatever. Superior arcade map. Also, I gotta get more zombies up. They were kind of dropping like flies. These zombies aren't the tankiest, but they definitely help, considering how squishy I am. Oh, me shooting fireballs lowers the quality of the stream? I'm sorry about that. On my end, it shows it as just fine, but I imagine a lot of fast-moving things definitely can affect a stream. I could raise the bit rate, but that might make people buffer, so I'm gonna leave it. Is it really that bad, though? If it is, I can try and change it. Or try a different build that doesn't quite do that. Pop a map. I don't know what the boss of this place is. I've killed him like once, but... yeah, lack of... oh boy. Lack of Wi-Fi sucks a lot. It's so, like, required for everything these days. Oh, it's a double boss. Forgot about that. Okay, yeah. And these guys can hit really hard if my zombies don't tank them. But right now, my zombies are tanking them, so whatever. Just gonna keep fireballing. Pop my flasks. Okay, yep. Time to move around a bit. Use some of these dead bodies for more zombies. Okay, it's fine. Good to know. But then it's good if nobody could read that message. It wasn't direct spoilers. It was more spoilers as a basic thing that happened. Another Council Ruins. Oh, I can run it twice. Factory, yes. I've already done it, but hey, free maps. Okay, smaller stuff is pixelated, but you can see what's happening. Alright, that's fine. Hell yeah, none from today. That's good luck.
Too much clutter.
Alright, too much clutter, that's fine. I don't need a chromatic item that badly. See what we got out of that one.
You're
Definitely plenty of maps, so even if none of the gear is good, we got maps. And that's fantastic. Not good. Excuse me, not good for me. Need better boots. We've got int. We don't really need. Life is good, movement speed is good, and that's it. That's all we've got. So if we can find something with decent armor ES, a bit more life, and anything else, but keeping the move speed. We need the move speed. Yet to find better. Nope. Nope. Alright. Yeah, extra buffering sucks a lot. Detonate mines! Ooh, hold on, what's that worth? White ones can be put in any color socket, and you usually can't get them from a quest reward or buy them. You have to trade for them. So I'm going to see what that's worth real quick. I'll do it over here just so people can see. I feel like me doing it on my off-screen. Detonate mines. Somebody that's they don't have to be online, but they do have to have a buyout just to see what it's worth. It's worth nothing. It is literally worth like the lowest currency thing. Okay, I'll hold on to it in case I need it, but it's not worth anything. Shame. I thought it might be. There, we got quality flask. No jewels. No divination cards, which is a shame. I like divination cards. Yeah, this day and age, you need Wi-Fi, especially for school. Like, you need it. It's a required thing.
There you
I
go.
have to sell off 2 of my things. I'll sell those. I also haven't been checking the vendor. Sometimes they can sell things worthwhile. It's randomized. See, like a chromatic item. We buy it for 3 transmutation, which is still worth less than a chromatic, and we sell it back to them immediately for a chromatic. Always worth picking up. 6 socket, fantastic. Even if they're not linked, they sell better. That's a pure profit right there. Alright, good enough. You should, in theory, check the vendors because every time you level up, because that's when their stock rotates, but I haven't been doing that. Because I've been lazy. But now we got 200 jewelers, which is great. Yeah, internet should just be a given at this rate. I agree. So, Castle Ruins is one I have to run. I'm going to want it to drop really good items. And I need it to be rare for it to count for the map. Elemental Equilibrium kinda sucks. It does mean that they're going to take less damage from fire. They have increased area of effect, don't care. They deal extra damage as cold, my cold resist is fine. They gain a ton of endurance charges, so they'll be harder to kill. Still, shouldn't be impossible. Let's do it, and if we can kill the boss, it's on our map. And it gets us another 1%. I keep hitting H. Also ruins, I don't even know where it is around here, but it'll be here. Indian. Probably like way down here or something. I wonder if you can get it even if it's not connected. That'll be interesting. We'll have to see. If not, I'll just hold on to the other one. Like, do enough to reveal it and then go from there.
When the castle falls, it has failed its only purpose.
Maybe he says something the first time you go into any given map. That could be it.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I know you need more mana. I'm glad she doesn't say that too frequently, because I constantly just drain my mana. I don't have a lot unreserved. Chromatic, chromatic. Oh, so with the rarity, we got a quantity 72%, 28% rarity. Not as great as it could be, but hey, I'll take it. Maybe something good will drop. And we're up to, what is it? Oh, something's hurting me. Oh, Corrupting Blood. I hate Corrupting Blood. Ugh. So there's a rare mod on monsters called Corrupting Blood, where every time you hit them, you get a stack of a bleed effect. And a build like this that does a massive amount of hits really quickly can stack that up super high to the point where you just die from it, which is why you have to have a flask of staunching, which removes bleeding. Otherwise, you just bleed to death. Like, if you notice it early, you can gladly, like, do smaller hits on them. But I never pay attention. I just fire fireballs at things. I'm like, why am I dying? Why am I dying? Flasks aren't working! Dead. So I had to roll a staunching one, which dispels the bleeding and makes it so I don't die. Thankfully. It's also an instant heal flask, so that helps too. Crypt armor, eh. This looks vaguely boss area-ish. Yep, boss area. Alright. Let's just hop straight to him. After we open a portal out here. Hey, bossy. It's this guy. Yeah, it's a reskin of a boss during the storyline. He's got a blind area of effect thing. That's interesting. Got minions, which are good because they refill our flasks and give us corpses that we can. Oops. That we can bring back for zombies. There we go. Okay. Ow. He hits really hard, though. 4 zombies. We need 6. Or we should have 6. So let's just bring back some of his buddies as the undead. You know, normal everyday stuff. And down he goes. More chromatics does that at a place on the map. Bog map? Why is that over there? Drops Shaper's orbs. Oh. Huh. I don't have a bog map. This did raise it to 16, but I don't see it anywhere on the map. Oh, Castle Ruins. Perfect. Okay. New early bug Pokemon. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Bug Pokemon are not terrible. Like, an early bug Pokemon, they're good. They may not be super good endgame comparatively, but that's the great thing about bug Pokemon. They get strong fast. They tend to peak early, but they still peak pretty early, which is good if you want that. Right, so the boss is taken care of. Now it's just a matter of killing our way through. Open for more map drops. See, Butterfree is great because it also gets, like, what is it, Psybeam or Confusion really early in the game? Really early. So if you've got anything weak against Psychic, you don't have a pure Psychic type, there you go. You also get all those status powders, which are wonderful. Eight of Chaos. Ah, 8 of those will get me a Chaos Orb. I'll probably never get all 8, but hey. There they are. Another Rain of Chaos. Okay, well, it's Rain in Chaos. I think that's my 3rd or 4th of those, so I'm not quite at 8, but you can progress on it. Hell yeah, 6-socket rare ringmail. Maybe it'll be decent, I doubt it. But if not, it's still worth the 7 jewelers that you get for any 6-socketed item. And you never know how many jewelers you're going to need. The answer is always more than you have, unfortunately. Open for some more maps, though. Around, like, what, a tier 7 or 8? Could really use another 7, 8, or even a 9. That would be wonderful. Ah, orb refusing. Like I said, I'm feeling like I might be able to do the Merciless Lab now. So to get your... Yes! Xana! Holy crap. Okay, we have to do her mission. Enter her map, slay corrupted monsters. There's no time limit, there's no anything. Cool! She can have missions where, like, if you die, you immediately fail it, or that have a time limit. But this is just simply slay corrupted monsters. There's no time limit. Technically, if we die 7 times, we fail it, because there's a finite number of portals into it. But it doesn't matter. As long as we do this mission, we should be able to get her into our base. As long as we can get her into our base, then I've done exactly what I was hoping to be able to do tonight. Which is amazing. Holy crap. So every day she'll give us a free mission, and as you can tell, her missions happen in maps. So it's a free map every day. Oh, that's a new boss. Okay, I haven't done that guy before. And they're killing off my zombies pretty effectively. She also sells maps. She also lets you go to maps from your hideout instead of going to this place.
More mana.
And just having her there, she increases the quality of maps that you go on automatically from her map device. And you can use currency to guarantee certain map mods on a map. So like, for endgame, she's pretty much required to have in your base. You don't have to... Oh boy, that hurt. You don't have to, but it's a really good idea to do so. I need more zombies. I have no bodies to resurrect around here. All you skeletons, you need to die. And more zombies. More zombies so we can kill this guy. Favorite treasure? Ooh, that guy better drop something good. That guy better drop unique. Ooh, unique. Alright, well, whatever. Got some stuff around here. We got a superior ice nova. Hell yeah. Why is that? With silk gloves. Increased spell damage on gloves. Ooh. We can roll something good on those. If I can... Oh, my bags are kind of full. It's not that important. Everybody blanks out at least occasionally. I do it all the time. Usually not live. Live I don't blank out. I get distracted. I'll start... Oh, there's some corrupt ones. I'll start on one topic and then something will happen and I'll swap to another. Like I was saying something before I found Xana. I don't remember what it was because I found Xana. And now that's important. So we've killed 18 out of the 89 corrupted monsters in this map. That's not too bad. We also killed the boss. Did that count? Nah, it didn't count. Okay. Slight latency spikes, but hopefully nothing too bad. It better not kick me out of this map, though. That's all I'm gonna say. If this game crashes... Wow, we can't even pick up an orb of augmentation. We can drop a chromatic. If it kicks me out of here... Oh, stream is having issues too. Yeah, my internet seems to be taking a punching from something. My stream latency is dropping, my in-game latency is jumping up. Hopefully this passes very, very soon. People watching may experience buffering. I hope they don't. The game is stuttering more than normal. If my internet screws me out of a Xana mission, my first Xana mission, I will be very displeased. Like, whoa. What's this even have anyway? We have elemental equilibrium. We're cursed with elemental weakness, so we take more elemental damage. And that's about it. Extra monster pack size, that's cool. And 25-25 for other stuff. And more corrupted beasties. One more corrupted beasties, perfect. It looks like my internet settled down a bit. It still sounds a bit choppy, but that's from all the fireballs. Superior minion damage support, only 9%, not really good enough. Alright, return to the master. I don't even care about full clearing this. We're going to the master, we're turning it in, we're gonna bring her to our base.
I really appreciate the help.
Yeah, that's all we needed. As long as it says she's level 2, she's level 2. Okay, then everything's perfect. Everything is awesome. Head back to base, we'll take Tora out, because we don't really need her. She was just kind of there to have. Honestly, just there for the belts, really. Okay, well, let's take somebody out of my base so I can bring Xana to my base. And then we can just do everything out of the base from now on. Or sell off my stuff too while I'm here.
Yes?
This. Strength, intelligence. Any life? Nah, it's not that good. Armor evasion we don't need. Okay, so you dismiss. Sorry.
No one said this job was going to be easy.
Yeah, screw you too. Leave my hideout. Forever. This. And superior's going 8. I think we can just sell superior 2. Reign of Chaos. Up to 3 of them. Okay, we need 8 to turn it in. Oh, not yet. Let's go get Xana. Alright, see you next time, Coded. Thanks for tuning in for a while. Hope you had some fun.
I understand.
Okay, you come with us. Invite to hideout.
I think this will work out nicely for us. There's even room.
Hell yeah. So now, where did she go? She's way over there. We get the map device, which is awesome. We're going to move her a little easier to chat with, like there. Map device. We're going to put the map device in here, just for, so we don't accidentally bump into it too often. Delete these things just to make room. I'm gonna hide out. Device, right there. And we're gonna ice crystal over it. Should hopefully make it look cool. Get one of the bigger crystals. Really? Not quite big enough? Alright. That's not going to do it. How do we get the bigger ones? I have bigger ice crystals here. Somewhere. Thought. Aha! Ice crystal. There we go. So it makes our map device... Once we're not editing, we can't interact with that, but we can interact with the map device. So it makes it look kind of cool. Let's move the crystal back a little bit. No, not map device. Map device forward a little. Ah. Perfect. See, now any map we put here automatically has 2% extra map quality, which goes up as her level goes up. So let's do her daily mission. Try and get her to level 3. 3 maps. 3 maps.
Still sane, Exile. This
Right, so enter the map area and find the lodestones. No time limit, no anything funky. Just go there, find the stones. Don't die often. I can do that. And this has got totems and skeletons. That's really not bad at all. It doesn't have many bonuses, but whatever. I can handle totems and skeletons. There's 1 lodestone. Usually it's about, yeah, 10. I was about to say. Dropping fire and all the stuff. Alright, so tonight was a decent success. Didn't find any good uniques or unique maps or anything. Short of that, going pretty well. Found Xana, got a few new map tiers, a few maps picked off the list, off the atlas. And got Xana. I mean, that's really the big important thing. Got Xana. Getting her leveled and buying stuff from her is fantabulous. Even just the free quality on maps alone is worthwhile. Like, it's hard to understate how integral she is if you plan on doing any map stuff. You can do it without her, but she makes everything easier and better. Definitely. It's even possible on her daily mission that she sends you to a unique map. Like, Like, you won't have to find it or drop it. She just sends you there sometimes. Like, here's a free unique map. Like, this is technically a free Jungle Valley, barely. Like, it's a magic one. It's okay. It's free. I didn't have to drop it or anything, but a free unique is wonderful. Though some of the unique maps are really tough. And some are not. Some of the unique maps are just a room with massive amounts of treasure chests. Hard to go wrong with that stuff. Lodestone. Ooh, something dropped. Another mask. I don't really care about those too much. I'd rather the gambler card instead. They're both cards that can drop from pretty much every map. Her mask gives you one of the 4 sacrifice fragments, which you use to unlock one of the Uber bosses, which I've never been able to kill, mind you. That's okay. The gambler gives you any one other random divination card. Anything. It could be something worth a ton, it could be something worth nothing. It is gambling. And I far prefer that than the sacrifice fragments, because I don't challenge the Uber boss, so I don't care.
I need more mana.
Oh, if I should eventually. One of these days I'll have to beat her. She's like old content now too, and I just never have beaten her. Let's take down the boss. We don't have to, but we're here. Let's fireball the spider. Another of her mask. Okay, well, clearly that's what the game wants me to have now. I should have enough to turn it in, because it only takes 4 of those cards to actually redeem it. That's one of the few things I have to leave my hideout for, though. Ah, there we go. Queen of the Great Tangle. You can't trade in divination cards from... Hell yeah, Chisel. Can't do that from your hideout. Have to actually go to Act 4 for that. Apparently, in the next expansion, early next year, they're introducing Act 5! Game launched, it only had 3 acts. The game was in beta, it only had 2.5. The 3rd act was not finished. You got to a boss that was about 2/3 of the way through, and that's where it effectively ended during the beta. So when they released it, it was the first time any of us were fighting the final boss of Act 3, and he was a pain. Not nearly as bad as the final boss of Act 4, though. Holy crap. Malachi sucks all the wang. Just all of it. Alright, Xana, your mission has been completed. What you got for me? Level 3.5, damn. Early levels go so quick. So, we can purchase decorations. She's got some interesting ones. I like doing, when I didn't have the ice crystal, I would do pipes and stuff. For the map device. And she sells maps. So we can do a beach map. Which is good, because we have to do unidentified rare maps, so we'll just not ID it and run it. That might be the last one I do for the night. Cavern, grotto. I think I need a grotto. Pit. Cavern? Wow, do I need cavern and grotto? That would be fantastic. Yeah, cavern and grotto. Wow, she's just on point today. Cavern, grotto. I need pit too. Holy... Wow, okay. I don't want to ID those yet. You have his silver coin, so what do you got for us? You will discover a tome upon slaying a monster in the Scepter of God. Okay, so we do have to go outside for that. We still haven't killed a rogue exile or found an invading monster, but we will. I was right on 5. Yep, we can turn that in. ID the ones that aren't rare. Some of these away. 6, that's 7. We want these. 3. 2. 1. Arcade is that guy. Phantasmagoria is 4. Let me just shimmy these guys over. These are the ones I want now. Make sure... Ooh, Monsters from Beyond could be crazy. Monster Life, Monsters Poison. Yeah, those are all fine. Okay, Now we run a map through this. Even get 3% quality now. We can also do invasion. Inhabited by an additional invasion boss, 20% increased quantity of items. Sending enemies close together can attract monsters from beyond, which we have on this, but we could force it onto a map with that if we wanted to. Or not, we're just going to do quality, or quantity. On an unidentified beach. If it has elemental reflect, I will have to leave it. I cannot do elemental reflect, so I will have wasted 3 chance orbs and life goes on. And even here, we don't know. We just know we get quantity, rarity, and pack size, but we have no idea what the mods are.
I need more mana.
I think it's slower mana regen. It's not elemental reflect, so we should be okay either way. And it's a low tier map, so we're not talking super high level stuff. This is really just for progress towards a challenge. It's not super important. But it's hard to find unidentified rare ones. They either have to drop or you have to buy them. It's not something you can find too easily, so you might as well grab it while you can. Oh, and I saw your message, Sor, a few minutes ago, but I didn't realize the context to it. I didn't realize that you were the only one left. So, I saw it, and I didn't comment because I was like, I don't understand, I don't get it, and now I get it. So, sorry I'm late on commenting on that. It's not that I missed it, it was that I was confused. And I think we have elemental equilibrium, maybe? Yeah, we have elemental equilibrium. So that's on the map. Which isn't that bad. It lowers our damage a little, but it actually helps when we get our lightning striking down. So we have lightning and fire going off. I think I'm going to do this one and then maybe one more map. I'm going to aim for the usual about 2 AM stop off. Even though I was a little late to start, I got home a bit later. I didn't even get home later from work. I just was really slow making food. Like, I can't even make any excuses. I was slow. Chaos Orb, hell yeah, just dropping. Hell yeah. All the little totem guys. Would be nice to level too, actually. 6 socket. There's a bunch of jewelers for me. Lots of zombies everywhere. That could be another one too. It could be a zombie map. Or undead specifically, I think they usually say. Oh, maybe not. Whatever it is, it's not proving to be super challenging, so that's good. Means we should be able to kill the boss. Oh yeah, I would very much that to be the case. I never can do this guy's frickin' missions. Yep. Slay the target's guards, but keep the target alive. I can't do that. I do too much uncontrolled AoE damage to do that. That guy's missions are all about, like, being targeting strikes and having, like, high single target, and I just never do. None of my builds are that. So I suck at his missions all the time. It's very hard for me to level him. And I rarely try. Hey, you need to die, so the chest will pop. There we go. Chisel, yeah. Scrolls of whatever. I would very much like if Borderlands had that stuff. I mean, yes, that would be fantastic, but right now I just want Borderlands 3. Whatever it's got, just give me the game. I rarely make it to endgame in those games anyway. I tend to just start new characters. But I love the Borderlands game so much, and pre-sequel was not as good as 2. It was good. It wasn't a bad game. It was not as good as 2. And I want another Borderlands game as good as 2. Like, really badly. That is the door to the boss over there, but I'm kind of heading up here just to see what's left. Shouldn't be too much, and it might drop something good. Should get the challenge progression when we kill the boss. Crystal ore map. I have done that one. Yeah, that's tier 1. If it wasn't obvious, I love me my loot-based action RPGs, and mixing them with a first-person shooter and a healthy dose of comedy is even better, damn it. Also torque. They damn well better bring back torque. Oh, okay. I don't remember him shooting those. At all. Hey, that's fine. He's dead.
An end undone.
Okay.
The void remains. One more lost world. Insignificant.
He seems to have stopped me. To taunt me or say something. I know there's a way to fight him. Oh, maybe now we have to talk to Xena about something. Okay. I was about to say, that was definitely something I haven't seen happen before. What's Xena got to say about it?
That look in your eye. You've seen it too. The cloaked figure. I think he is the one who's been tampering with the maps, twisting them. My father's journals described beautiful, pristine vistas, but as you have seen, they're now ravaged by vile fiends, and I suspect this cloaked figure is the one responsible. Unfortunately, I have found no trace of him lately, but perhaps we can draw him out. Head out there and mix things up. See if he shows himself again, and see what
Mix
you can
things
learn.
up is very vague.
Obviously, be careful. We don't know what he's capable of.
And so I don't really know how to bring him out, but okay. Interesting.
How are your maps, Exile?
The maps are good, thank you. That's about what we're gonna
Good
sell
luck with your
there.
maps, Exile.
Yeah, they did change her voice actress with this expansion, which is a little bit of a shame. I liked the old one, but it's not bad. She does a damn good job, whoever the new voice actress is. And it's not drastically different, but it's different. It's just like that subtle bit of different. It's like the difference in Chie between Persona. No, that's different, because that was more different. I don't have a good example, but it's different. Rules are going to go there. Physical damage, and my maps can go here. Oasis is a tier 2, which I don't have any of at the moment, and Crystal Ore goes there. We've got either of these is helpful for me. Let's do the tier 5 just to do a higher tier 1. Because these guys there. Get the quantity, of course. I can also change up my portals for this, but I like the purple ones. They do good.
Blood turns the soil to mud.
That's it. Blood turns the soil to mud. That's all you had to say? Oh, there's an invader here because of the prophecy. And they're gonna hit pretty hard. Is this the Beyond map? Because that matters. No. They do extra damage and endurance charges. With an invasion boss hidden here. It's not that guy. Some of the invasion bosses could be a pain in the butt. Most of them are manageable. And it doesn't exactly have super challenging map mods to begin with. We can stop hitting dead ends at least. And keep our zombies a bit alive. There we go. They're dropping off pretty quickly. Like that guy. There we go. Figure just keep resummoning them till they get back. Yeah, more endurance charges. Those are fine. Ow. Still no invading monster. Don't know where they're hiding out. Gotta be somewhere. Yeah, this will probably be my last one. I can feel myself starting to kind of fade a little bit. Ah, the gambler. Perfect. Yeah, I like those ones so much better. Hell yeah, I got a level too. Which should mean it's time to get more life, right? Did that one, so we're just gonna get some of the life rectangle. It used to be a life wheel, then they changed the shape of it, so now it's the life rectangle. Ah, damn it, that guy reflects elemental. Oh, okay, that was close. My damage is too high, too high. Here, flask, hell yeah. So I know the Shaper is a boss, I just don't know how to end up fighting him. I know he's like, yeah, kill the Shaper is one of the like low end. He's gonna be one of those bosses that's like super difficult. He's not gonna be one of those like, oh, everybody can do it. Okay, that was the prophecy. Didn't really drop anything. Yeah, there was a league way back when, the Invasion League, where monsters would invade from another realm. I never played that one because it used to be that the leagues were different between softcore and hardcore. Softcore would get one type of league and hardcore would get a totally different on top of being hardcore. Now you just get hardcore and softcore variants of the same league, but that only started recently. Up until like 1 or 2 leagues ago, they were totally different. And I am not good enough to play on hardcore, so I play softcore. I'm not skilled enough, and my internet isn't consistent enough for me to legitimately play on hardcore. Oh, I like the way this game handles death in hardcore. If you die in a hardcore character, they just get turned into a softcore character. That's it. You can still play them, just not on hardcore anymore. You're transferred out of that league straight to softcore. So you don't lose that progress, you just don't get to play it as a hardcore character anymore. And I feel like that's a nice balance. Still a punishment, there's still something you lose, but all that time invested in the character isn't gone. If you loved the character, you can still keep playing on softcore. Totally fine. Most people don't. Most of the people I know that play hardcore don't, but the option's there if you wanted to. Most people I know who play hardcore won't play anything other than hardcore, so sending it to softcore is kind of pointless for them, but hey, again, I still think it's a cool option. You'd find the invasion boss, now we're just looking for the boss. We can get point 17 on our map. Actually, I remember this boss hitting pretty hard. And it should be here. Nope, yeah, here, okay. Oh, they changed around a lot of bosses in this expansion. They really retuned a lot of mapping stuff, which is fantastic, but it means I don't know all of them anymore. I never knew all of them, but I know less than I did before. Ouchies. Lots of incoming damage, lots of dead zombies. Okay, okay. I am apparently taunted, and I don't know how or why. He's over there. So he showed up again. Augmentation is the thing we can do. There's an augmentation orb, but we didn't even kill the boss. Why did he show up? Like, oh boy. I don't even know what I did to trigger. Don't kill me. Don't kill me here. If you kill me here, I need a portal scroll at least. Now you're dropping black holes? What the heck is this nonsense? No, this is not how this is supposed to go. Alright, cool. You dropped an orb of alchemy. We're taunted. Bad stuff is happening. But as long as we're killing enemies, we're getting flask charges. Which, damn it, we're dead. Oh, what the hell? We need zombies. To go to a place that's got zombies or got monsters we can kill real quick. That's not the right portal. Technically, I guess any portal would work, but this one less than others. Let's try docks. That's a quick and easy one. We just need 6 zombies to bring with us. It's hard to have time to cast them in the middle of that nonsense going on there. It doesn't really matter what level corpses we bring them out from, as long as we get 6. There. Thanks for the whetstone. Alright. This is gonna sting. A lot. Zombies are gonna die super fast. I don't even know where the boss is at this rate. Oh man. I'm just trying to bring back more zombies, keep some fire raining. There's the boss up there, okay. It's black holes. It's gotta be something to do with the Shaper's involvement. Why we're getting black holes all of a sudden. This boss doesn't normally do that. Neither did the one before. Where I was like, hey, that's weird. He doesn't normally do this. You do lose experience when you die, but I had just leveled, so I don't really care. This boss is almost dead. I can stop taking damage. Keep dishing it. There we go.
Another loss. So be it. The abyss will provide. There are always more inconsequential.
Yeah, you say that, but I whooped your champion's ass. Gotta talk to Xena again. Please stop following me at Orbs of Death. I really don't want to die after I've killed the boss. Like, that would just be embarrassing. Okay. Alchemy. We have a portal open still, yes, good. See what Xana's got to say about that shenanigans. And we are up to 17! And closer.
You saw him again. It seems that even if we could track the Shaper, capturing or defeating him would be extremely difficult. After all, we can't move through the maps like he can. But there must be a place of stability, a home of sorts where he works from. Look for any evidence of him you can. We might be able to find some sort of trail.
So I guess stuff just happens as I go through.
May your maps
Alright.
be merciful, Exile.
I'm going to clear up my bags, and that's about it for me for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. This has been Viper for Viperland, Firestorming and zombieing all of this stuff to death. I'll be back tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I really don't. It might be more Path of Exile, it might be something else. I have no idea. Really don't know. But I will be here, and I will be playing something. Tuesday is going to be a Monster Hunter, Wednesday is going to be off, Thursday is going to be a Monster Hunter, Friday is going to be frightening stuff. That's the plan for the week. There you go. This has been Viper for Viperland. Thanks for tuning in, anybody watching live. Thanks for watching the archives if anybody's watching those. And I hope to see you next time.